Bro! What's up, guys? I'm Eli.
And I'm Nick, and
we are nothing of note.
We are really bad at intros.
We're great at them. What are you talking about? That was so good.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, make sure, by the way, if you go watch the show, you should definitely go check it out. Watch it on Disney Plus.
Yes.
That's where we're watching it.
Yeah, support the original release, guys.
Yes. Always.
Do that, and then come watch us
and then
react and talk about it, discuss.
Yeah, get into theories and ideas and just things that we think are interesting.
Are you making fun of how I talk with my hands?
A little bit.
Okay. I am.
You noticed that?
I'm very, very much a hand talker.
I got you. Mm-hmm. So anyway,
yeah. This is episode 6. This is Christmas.
This is Christmas.
So this is Christmas.
You know that song? It's an old.
I think I've heard it.
I think one of the Beatles sings it. I think.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Lennon.
Sounds familiar.
John Lennon sings it.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
But yeah, no. I'm super excited because we finally found out that Eleanor is a villain. Mm-hmm. And she's working with the big guy,
right?
Mr. Fisk. Yes. Jack got set up. Poor Jack. I was so against him. Yeah. I love that mustache. I hope we get to see more of him.
Yeah. Also, he really probably is sad that his dad's dead too. They weren't super close. Uncle, sorry.
Yeah. He didn't seem too sad about it.
He also seems like a guy that's just really optimistic though too.
Yeah.
Like he probably cries in his bedroom at night. Sorry, I mean.
Man, I really feel bad for Jack now.
I know.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, we got Maya questioning her lieutenant, which is great.
Gonna figure out what happens with Yelena and Clint.
That's
gotta get resolved somewhere or another.
And we gotta see the bros.
Yeah, always.
Bro. Let's go. Yeah.
But hey, anyway, last episode, season finale. I'm really excited, also very sad because I've loved this show so far.
Yeah. We've really cranked out these last couple, so I'm excited to get those out to you. And I mean, 2022 has a lot of stuff slated for both Marvel and Star Wars, which are probably going to be our main things on this channel. I don't know. Well, I don't know about main. Stop making fun of my...
I've been doing it this whole time.
Yeah, no. So
this has been the longest intro ever.
I know.
It's okay because it's the season finale, right?
Yeah.
But
anyways, let's go, bros.
Let's go, bro. All right, let's go, bro.
Is that Yelena made that video? So Yelena is near right. Okay, so she's actively with Kingpin. Okay.
Bro. We're so dumb. Love it. Ouch. It's hot.
Finale time.
Love it. This has been such a good show. Really has.
I have thoroughly enjoyed our time here watching this show.
KC3PO.
I wasn't looking at the camera, so it's very awkward. I just was staring off into space over there. Yeah. Oh, look! I mean, that's Kingpin. Yeah, it's actually.
Oh snap! There he is.
That twitch on his face.
Oh wow, she's videoed everything.
Kate, you're my partner.
Oh,
bro.
Don't mess with my master's
reputation.
Here she is.
My
what?
I've seen you at the end. Some tough actions. This.
You can make more.
I know, guy. Oh no. Okay, good. He actually makes it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. Exactly. Yes, this is awesome. I believe that's how it is in the comics too. Tear gas. It looked like.
This is such a good scene. I'm so happy that we're getting to see this.
She's learning. Oh.
Because yes, he's taking stuff from other people, like the Pym stuff. But
sure.
But he's the one who's making.
Wait, what was that?
He said way too dangerous.
Is she labeling them? Stark.
I love this.
This is awesome.
Bro,
Don't worry about it. I have everything under control.
you don't have everything under control. You got a sniper rifle pointed at
I
you.
don't know what's going
All
on.
clear, boss.
Get down.
Holy cow. That's a really cool gun, by the way.
Yeah, he's there to snipe whichever of those like 4 targets he can get his hands on.
Yeah, anyone that he can get.
I like this duo.
Yes, it's so great.
No.
Touch all the
She
buttons.
slapped her. Yeah, this.
What was that? No. Oh my god, what is happening? Did you plan that? Yes. No. No.
I love this scene.
This is amazing.
Red 1 in position. Those who watch exits, I will take team inside.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Oh.
The bro is like Star Wars. Confirmed canon. They're my favorite characters.
Bros.
Ow! That really hurt. Yeah, it was sort of the kick to the ribs. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Good form. But you did the really cool body throw. Yeah, thank you.
I
Stop
love
making me
it.
like you. Sorry.
Stop making me like you.
That was really fun. Bye.
I know it's probably not the best moment right now, but I want to thank you, no? For your advice, what you said, how I should speak to my girlfriend. It worked, bro. We went to...
It worked, bro.
It's so great. So what's with the gun?
I'm sorry, bro.
Thank you.
Got you now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, sweetie.
He's on our side, but we should probably get him out of here too.
He might be a little over his head.
He's so excited about this.
Oh yeah,
Great.
this is all he's ever wanted his whole life.
I'm so happy for Jack.
I am too.
Cut to me saying, I feel really bad for Jack. Man, I really feel bad for Jack now.
I know.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm
gosh.
saying. Dude, I think they said bro.
Bro.
I love how much
They're
they
just-
say bro.
Hey, bros!
Yes.
Hate's my favorite.
Dang.
I've said like 5 different characters in my
Yeah,
favorite.
no.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, this is dumb.
The Knights of New York.
He said we're all gonna die. Oh gosh.
She's like, oh, I actually hit him.
Oh my gosh.
I like Lil Ron.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, wait. What do you
She's
mean?
gonna shoot the
I'm gonna
branches.
get you out of that tree.
Kate, what just happened?
Repeat after me. I'm not gonna do anything incredibly stupid.
Yeah, that probably was a bad way to get. She's got some learning to do still. Minimize property damage. There's definitely better ways you can get out of the tree.
I love this
But I
episode
do
so
love
far.
it. Yes, that was so great. Oh, dude, I just realized you see the arrows? They're
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Look at all these bros. Yeah.
Dude.
So
Yes.
exposed. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh my god.
dude.
That should hold them off for a bit.
Oh my god, you wore it!
Yeah.
It's so good, I told you. I told you.
It looks so good. I told
Get
you.
off this ice.
She's so crazy.
Except those stairs.
Great, and there's only about 1,000 of them and 2 of us.
There are a lot of bros.
Take these.
No way.
Too dangerous.
Is it time?
This time.
It's time.
Right.
Too dangerous. She labeled it too dangerous.
Yeah, she said, what's this? This is too dangerous.
Nice. I love this, dude. This is awesome.
Let's go, bro.
Nice. Oh, ow. Ow.
Oh.
Oh, that's Stark tech.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, those are tranquilizer darts. That are... Oh,
Dude, the way
yes,
she used her bow. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. Still a lot more. I mean, they're going to be running out of arrows eventually. Oh. I'm getting some strong Nat and Clint vibes kind of right now. But same but different.
With all the scenes with Yelena, I was like, oh my gosh. I thought it was a Pym arrow for a second.
Did you? Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Thought I was gonna blow up his shoe.
No. That's a Pym arrow. Yes!
What happens to them now?
I don't know.
Oh, Jessica!
Oh no!
Bro!
What is that? Let's go.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
They're like, bro!
I know, it's like, he is also kind of known for being.
Okay.
I'm not like.
Yeah, I don't get how that happened.
Okay. It's too late.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
That was
That was bad.
Whew.
That was rough. That was...
Man, so close.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, snap.
Is this what heroes do?
Yes.
Arrest their mothers on Christmas?
Wow, I hate her so much.
She's so manipulative.
She is so manipulative. It's crazy.
I love you so much.
I do too.
Me too. Sometimes family doesn't see eye to eye.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It also didn't show it actually.
He's not dead, but
is he gonna take her home with her? With him?
I hope so.
Me too. I mean, she doesn't really have anybody.
Yeah, she's by herself. Oh, that was Christmas Eve, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, good. He made it time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kept his promise. What a good dad. What does this watch mean? She was a SHIELD agent.
Well, I figured you'd like to help me end. You started.
Yeah. Well, it's not fireproof.
That's funny.
What do you think of Lady Hawk?
Lady Hawk.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
It is terrible.
That is terrible. That's so bad.
horrible.
Hawk Eve? No.
Hawk shot.
Oh gosh, no.
Shot, but
Hawk shot.
Lady Arrow?
No.
Okay, fine.
You know what? Actually, I have an idea.
That's cool how they did that. I like that they did that. I have an idea. How about you take up my mantle? This was such a good show.
This was a good show.
I cannot wait for the second season. I'm assuming there's going to be a second one.
Oh yeah, hopefully. If not, I mean, we'll get them somewhere else. You know.
Yeah. Rogers the Musical captures the heart of the hero. What if they actually end up making this a Broadway show? Because that's what's going
I mean, they had to make at least some of it, so they're like, yeah, we'll just start at the end.
Is that it though? Because I really want I want an actual after credit scene too, though.
No, that's it.
Man, that's good though. That was great. Okay.
That was great.
That was awesome.
so good. That was
awesome.
the best episode yet.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. I want to get this out of the way first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm so upset
it's
by
so
it.
dumb.
It's so that was the stupidest scene, or stupidest part of a scene.
It made no sense. They just were and it's especially for Marvel. Like,
yeah,
they're better
that's what I'm
than
saying.
that. They're better than that.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad.
It was awful.
Like, oh my god.
Never heard the car start. How would he have not noticed? There's so many. She was not facing that.
That was such a bad scene. I mean, that was just such a bad.
It was awful.
Like, have someone else.
Just to clarify, and just
yeah,
in case,
sorry.
we haven't actually said it out loud.
Right, I know.
We just are on the same page. Whenever Kate's mom drives the car into Kingpin, that was so dumb. It makes no sense. He would have heard it coming. He would have seen it start the car.
It tainted the episode a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
I was sitting there
better than that.
I was sitting there like, they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't have just a well-rounded.
I mean, how can Marvel have this show put together, have the final episode having all these so fight scenes that they're like balancing so well, and then they do that, and it's just like, that was easy to not. There's so many other things that you could have done.
I mean, I get having him
even have her start the car, have him notice. That's fine. She could still hit her.
Like have her drive off.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go get help or something. I don't know.
If
literally anything would have been better.
They fought for a little bit and then she slams back into him. Makes sense. Or you have a different character slam into him.
Yeah, because I do like that she got help, because like it would be pretty unrealistic, I think, for her to have just straight up fought him one-on-one and not gotten any help and been able to walk away.
Yeah. Now that brings me to something I wanted to say. That so I got that out of my system.
Yeah,
that was
good grief.
That
Marvel.
was so bad. It was horrible. Okay.
Don't throw up.
But I felt like Kate versus Kingpin was such a good thing for her character, for her Hawkeye. So having the two work together for the first part of that fight and show that they're a good team,
right.
But then separating so that Clint and Yelena can get over their trauma about Natasha, and so that Kate can find herself as a hero because she fought a villain by herself.
Yep.
And I think that was...
She saved someone without Clint's help at all.
If it had just been the two of them working together against all these elements, it wouldn't have been as good. And it wouldn't have led to good things for Kate's character moving forward. Like, you would just be like, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess Kate's cool, but she just relies on Hawkeye. But no, she did it herself and without her arrows.
Yeah. So is Kingpin a metahuman?
Yeah, well, he's in the comic books.
He is, but it seemed like, because I was looking at his collared shirt later, he definitely wasn't wearing.
No, he definitely took an arrow.
Shot with an arrow, so I think he's enhanced in some way.
And then he blew up with a very dangerous one.
Yeah,
and walked away.
I mean, he was limping.
I don't think that gunshot is gonna. It may. He may have a scar later to show that. I would think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
and maybe she thinks that she killed him.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
No way.
I mean, no. Yeah, and we're gonna get an Echo show, so we'll get that resolved with that. So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, no, I think Kingpin was really well done. I didn't know how involved Kingpin would be in this episode.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get like a fight scene with him.
No, I thought they were just teasing him, and then he was gonna show up later. We got him like this episode. They went
he was
full
in it.
Yeah, and he's such a good character.
Yeah, he's great. That actor does such a good job playing him. I don't know if you noticed, because I'm in the comics it talks about like whenever he would walk in a room, it would thump. It would always have like the big comic book thump.
And they did that with Into the Spider-Verse too.
Yeah,
thump,
exactly. Yeah. And then they did it in here, and I was like, yes.
Yeah,
I was glad that they did a live action
I wasn't
version
paying
of
attention to that, but then you pointed it out, and I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, no, Kingpin was done very well.
Yes.
So I'm super excited that that we have that trickle up.
I want to see more Yelena and Kate. Like, I hope we get to see that.
Yeah. So I that was one of my notes. Is is that's like the new Hawkeye and Black Widow pairing,
Right.
And they work to like their chemistry is so good, and I'm like, yes, I want to see more of that, like with Natasha and Clint. It was good, and I'm excited.
It reminded me of the fight scene in Civil War a little bit. That's what I was thinking of. Whenever it's like, we're still friends, right? You know, and they're like, while they're fighting, like, nice throw, or nice punch. A little bit with Spider-Man when he was fighting Falcon and.
Ow, that really hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that hurt when he kicked me in the ribs.
That was a good one.
Good fun.
Yelena, I love that character. I love her character. She's so funny. I love her.
I really like whenever they can make a character be like the comic relief character, but have so much emotional weight.
Yes.
And it was so good.
Well, it's very realistic because I mean I'm that kind of person. Like I joke to cope, like you know, for sure. So I think that she has a lot of trauma, and that's why she, she's always like trying to joke around and be lighthearted. Yeah,
no, I thought that was really good. Her scene with Clint was very emotional.
It was very moving,
very well,
very
done.
moving. Yeah, it was very good. The scene where they fight right before that when they're fighting all the bros, so good.
It was really good,
dude. The freaking owl. What's gonna happen to them?
Was like,
also, which bros were that? I feel like it was
not.
It wasn't.
Was not.
Okay,
no.
I almost would like to see like a little spin-off show with them trying to figure out how to get big again, and they're like,
or just like a one shot. Like this is just, like a little...
like they did with what's his name from Shang-Chi?
Trevor.
Trevor, yeah, something like that. Be great. Just to see them like be in the truck or something.
No,
like
they're dead.
They
are dead.
Nest. No, they're not dead.
They get eaten by the owls.
You think?
I think so.
No. Yeah. They're in the truck. How would it get them?
It's gonna rip it open.
No. Because because it would still have the same strength technically, right? That's what they say in the Ant-Man show. So an owl couldn't rip open a metal truck. Doesn't matter if it's smaller.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Boom. You're wrong. Anyway, I love the scene whenever Kate, right when she first comes in on the ice, sliding on her knees. That was so cool.
That was a good
awesome
scene.
All the different arrows they made. Oh, the arrow scene making.
Yes.
That was so good.
Yes, I'm so happy you guys see that. And like, for a second, I was like, oh yeah, he's got someone to make them. And then it showed it. And I was like, oh no, that's way better. Like, I'm so glad.
Well, I'm sure that he does.
Yeah.
But in short notice, he still knows how to make them.
Yeah, I mean, he was making his own arrows for a while. It's kind of the idea. I think.
Well, when you got to think when he's on like a long mission where like things go wrong, like he has to improvise. That's one of his. I mean, that's why he is able to, I think, keep up with all these other superheroes. Is that he's learned to do that really well. And it's kind of spoiler warning. It's one of the things I love about it is the same reason I love what they've done with Spider-Man in the latest movie, No Way Home, is that you kind of get to see him have to rely on himself. You get to have that hero, see him be a hero where it's like, no, he doesn't always have backup. He doesn't always have, and especially now that S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gone, like it's, and Tony's gone, like, it seems like they're kind of setting up to where it's like a very less supported Avenger group.
Yeah, I think that it's gonna
kind of
be
like the Young Avengers in the comics, which it seems like where they're going somewhat.
Yeah, I think that they're each kind of got their own things going on right now, and you're having less of that overarching support, and it's more like this little pocket over here has its stuff going on, and it's relying on itself.
I hope to see Kate in the next Hawkeye. I want her to have a mask. I know this is kind of weird, but I liked originally, like in Iron Man, I am Iron Man. A lot of people, they knew their identities, but I really want to see them kind of go back to that style of superheroism where like they don't know their identities. And so like Clint knows her identity and his family, but like no one else will. And you know, some of the bros. I really hope that she gets to like become friends with them somehow. You know,
hey bro.
Oh, I know this is bad timing, but I have to tell you. Your advice worked. That was. So what's with the?
They went to Maroon 5 and 7 Imagine Dragons because he liked Imagine Dragons and she didn't.
I know.
And so he went to something she liked.
I know.
So it was so heartwarming.
Kate's such a great character.
So what's with the gun, bro?
Yeah, and then so what's the gun? I'm really sorry, but
yeah.
Jack.
Yes.
Let's talk about Jack for a second.
I love Jack.
So happy for Jack.
Yeah.
Him getting to do the using his sword, like I love the actor did such a good job of like literally
being, this is my moment.
It was like life or death, And
Yeah,
he was just smiling. Like, he was like, if I died right now, this would be how I would
I really like that actor. I really want to see more of Jack.
I've seen him in some other stuff, I think, but I can't think of it.
Yeah.
But he's a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad he got to do that because he's had a rough go. His fiance totally used him. Ooh, she's the worst, by the way. I hate her. So manipulative. When she said, after she got arrested, when she said, you know, is this how it goes? You're gonna arrest your mother. It's like, really? Like, that's when I was like, okay, you are selfish and you really only care about yourself. You're a narcissist, probably. Just all you care about is keeping her under control, telling her that she couldn't handle is like, bro, you don't know what she can handle. She handled
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Clint's wife was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's pretty cool. That is really cool.
Yes, yeah. That was kind of what I thought whenever they were like, when we got the watch stuff before, I was like, oh, it probably ties her back in, and she got out to have kids and start a family.
And it makes a lot of sense, too, because how else would he meet someone? And
whenever Hawkeye goes off, he's not leaving his family unprotected because she's there to protect them. So
I hope we get to see a little bit of her in action, just like not anything crazy, but just see her like protect.
I kind of don't want to see that because that means his family's going to be in danger.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I hope that she saves them, obviously. But no, I mean almost something more. I want to see some mentorship with her and Kate. Yes, where she's like, yeah, Clint showed you this stuff, but see, also, I always beat him with this move. Yeah, also I've got a few tricks. Maybe she worked with Nat some too. Probably she probably did work with Nat. Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
and she had a relationship with Nat
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Like, they
called her Aunt Nat. Yeah, like, they were very close, all of them. Mm-hmm. No, and what I meant too is I actually want to see like just like a scene with her and her family in New York, and like some guy trying to mug them, and hers be like, "Hold on, kids," just beat the crap out. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Something like that.
Or like see something like where Spider-Man's like there and goes to save them, and then she just like puts him on the ground, and then Spider-Man's like,
or Kate goes to save him,
or something like that. Yeah,
because that would be kind of funny.
That would be great. Yeah, they should definitely do that. Marvel, that's season 2. So let's see it.
Yeah, I don't know if any of these shows are gonna get second seasons.
Well, and so Loki, remember it said at the end
Loki is the one that
said Loki will return in the second season or whatever. Like, so I don't know if they're gonna do a second season.
WandaVision's not getting a second season. I don't know if Falcon and Winter Soldier is. They switched
Falcon. You mean Captain America?
Yeah, I was gonna say they switched the title. I don't know if we're gonna get Captain America and the Winter Soldier season 1, which would be.
I think they'll. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be weird. I don't know how. It seems like they're not. I feel like a lot of those. It seems like they should though, because it really kind of seems pointless for the most part. Honestly, if they don't.
I don't think it seems pointless if you have them go off to do other things on their own.
Oh yeah,
versus
that's
like
true.
Having a show.
Well, and Val was a big part of it, so that's true. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that was a big part of what Captain America and Winter Soldier did was bring Val into play, an agent.
I mean, there's
US
stuff.
Agent.
Agent 13's back, and she's a bad guy. You know, I mean, they don't need to do a second season of that show, but having those storylines continue forward is necessary.
I think we'll see a Hawkeye movie in the future, probably with Kate.
Maybe, but
I'd love to see that. Or I definitely wanted to be in like the next, whatever Avengers movie there is for sure. I want to see Kate and Peter Parker together. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be great.
I feel like I want to. I kind of want to see Kate, Yelena, and Peter work together.
Oh yeah,
because that chemistry I feel like would be so fun. It would be such a fun fight.
And I also
I think their power sets would work well together.
Yeah, no, they would. Yeah, I think Spider-Man's a kind of superhero that can work really well with a lot of different types of people for sure. But that's the other reason that I really want to see masks come back into play. Because I'd love to see like how it is in the comic books whenever two superheroes meet and like work together for the first time, they kind of get in each other's way and they don't know who each other actually are, and they have to like gain each other's trust before they share. Like, so that'd be really fun to see Kate with a mask and Spider-Man with a mask, and then her learn that he's Peter Parker, and like Peter Parker doesn't exist.
We're getting a really populated web of stories at this point, and I'm super excited for it. And like, we've got multiverse stuff happening, but like we don't don't need too much of that because we've got like you can have a really intricate web without having all that multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's like Marvel. They did Avengers, like the first Avengers movie, and they did Civil War, and it was like, oh wow, this has never been done. Like they've brought all these characters together. Now they're like, okay, now we're gonna up it, multiverse. It's gonna get crazy. Yeah. We're doing shows now.
I mean, like, multiverse. They've got all these shows coming out this year. Like we have Loki season 2. We've got we've got Miss Marvel.
Yep.
We've got.
I'm not as excited for that, but
we've got She-Hulk. We've got
She-Hulk.
Moon
I'm very
Knight.
excited for.
Yeah, I mean, and Echo is coming out. I don't know if that's this next year or if that's this year, 2022. Or...
I'm really sad that Hawkeye's. That was such a good show. That might be my new favorite show that's came out. Like it's up there with Loki for me, for sure. Marvel show.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to rate. Like as we go on, it gets harder and harder to rate things.
I definitely would say it's better than WandaVision and Captain America Winter Soldier or Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I just really like what WandaVision did.
I did too. Again, as a show, it's probably my favorite, but as a Marvel show, Hawkeye or Loki's higher. And it's so funny how that works. It's so funny.
I don't know how many people like caught on that like the mom was the bad guy all along and Jack wasn't actually the bad guy and stuff. But like I felt like it was pretty well done. I felt like I caught on pretty early, but
yeah,
like,
I feel like I should have caught on quicker, honestly.
Yeah,
just because of how manipulative she was, even from the beginning. Just like how she would talk to her.
Well, and for a while we weren't sure if they were both bad guys or together.
They did a good job of making think Jack was the bad guy at first, and then it was. And you said it, I think, in like the second or third episode. You're like, it's almost too obvious. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It just seems like they're really pushing us towards this.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's like me as someone who watches a lot of TV and movies, and it's kind of. I mean, that is definitely. I think about how I'm a storyteller. Exactly. Like I love telling stories. I DM.
And I'm the same.
So
way.
I'm thinking of it from a storytelling perspective. I'm like, yeah, they want you to think this guy's the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking about the person instead of just watching the story. You're thinking about the person who wrote the story.
Yeah,
and you start to think about like the tools and tactics and formulas. Yeah,
and Sarah gets upset at me because
I do that too. I
predict like lines and I predict like what's happening, and she's coming up from a different point of view, and she's just watching the story. Yeah, she's watching it and enjoying the ride, and I'm already like, oh, but let's see where the road.
See, I would argue that the way that I think more We'll Watch versus Sarah is more enjoyable in my mind.
Yeah,
I mean, you really love the art of storytelling anyway.
It's enjoyable either way, and sometimes I feel like I can step back and like disconnect a little bit and just enjoy the story.
Usually, when a show does that, it's usually one of my favorite movies or shows because they did such a good job that I was able to just get lost in the story.
Yeah, and there's a difference between like predictability and good story
writing.
Like all the Clint and Yelena stuff, very predictable. Like how that was gonna go was super predictable, but it doesn't make it a bad story.
Yeah, you didn't think about it. That's kind of what I was saying. Yeah. They did such a good job of telling it that you kind of didn't even think about it. Like even though you didn't care almost.
And then on the counter side of that, I feel like would be like movies like The Last Jedi that they want to be unpredictable.
Just to be unpredictable.
And just to be unpredictable. And it doesn't lend well to a good story. Yep. It's like, oh, you're thwarted our expectations. Good job. You got us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it sucked.
But like with this, it was like...
Sorry.
With this, Kate's mom, I keep forgetting her name.
I do too. Eleanor.
Like that was... they were thwarting expectations for the most part, but like they were also doing it in a way where like some of us guessed it, some of us didn't, and I feel like that's the better way to go about it.
It was more subtle.
I don't know.
Yeah. I do want to say too, this show I think did a really good job of coming out strong, but then getting better every episode. Like I feel like every episode I was like, that was better than the last one. That was better than the last one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's moments that I love.
I think the 5th episode was the only one that I was like, that wasn't better than the one before it.
I also didn't mind because I did understand that it made this last episode so much better by doing that. So
those two go together almost. Yeah. It was like it was like an extended finale.
Exactly.
So if you count those two as one episode, then yes, they kept getting better and better.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm really happy we didn't watch 1 week and then have to wait a week and then watch the finale.
Yeah.
on this one with us catching up. It was a lot nicer to watch those back to back.
And specifically, I think the fight scenes. Honestly, like the fight scenes got better, and except for again episode 5.
Yeah, that fight with Maya was not my favorite.
Yeah,
but
I also I was thinking this, and this may just be me being such a big MCU fan trying to find a way to justify it, but I think the reason it wasn't so good is partly because Hawkeye didn't want to fight her at all, and so he was like. It was more of a like, no, I'm not trying to I'm just trying to disarm you. But anyway, it wasn't a great fight. But other than that, the last fight scene, probably my favorite. It's a toss up between that and the driving one. The driving one was so good.
I want to go see that. I want to go watch that again. It was really a lot of fun.
But yeah, I mean, seriously, I wish I could give this show a 10 out of 10, but I can't because of the car scene. Yeah, you know why.
Yeah. You know what you did, Marvel.
So I have to give it a 9.8, but
that scene, oh my gosh, I hated it so much.
Why?
It made me so mad. I was sitting there I can't wait to watch it back. I was like, this stupid show.
I never wish anyone to get fired, but I hope someone got reprimanded really hard for that. I feel like it was one of those things where we totally forgot to write this. Oh, we'll just have to throw this in deadline or something. I don't know, but that was bad.
It could have been lost in the edit. That's another thing. They could have had to cut that scene, that part of the scene where she drives off and then comes back before she comes back. But it was
either way, I hate it.
That was so bad.
It was awful.
It was so bad.
It was so bad.
But this show was so good.
But this show was amazing.
It was so good.
No more. Bro.
That's how we're gonna end up. All right. Well, until next time, bros.
Hey, thanks for watching, bro. Please hit the like and subscribe.
Yes,
if you liked it.
Yes,
comment bro.
And
if you like the show.
Stay tuned for more Marvel content. Stay tuned for more, bro. I don't know.
Stay tuned for more, bro. That's the way to end a video.
Bro. We don't know how to end a video. What do you mean? That's how you end a video?